The No Harvest achievement is new to BTD6, and you can achieve it by beating Cornfield on chimps without removing any corn. Now, I've seen a ton of people struggling with this one, so here's an easy guide on how to get it. We will start off by loading up Cornfield on chimps and placing Sada in the top left corner of the opening. We are going to be squeezing in a bunch of monkeys here, so really make sure you get her in the top left. After that, we will get a tack shooter right below Sada, and we'll be upgrading this thing to a 002, then a 202, and finally into a 204 overdrive. This combo is really nice as they take up almost no space and don't need any help until round 28. At this point, we'll get an Alchemist all the way in the bottom left, set it to strong, and upgrade it to a 300 to help out with leads. Then we'll get a village in the bottom right and make it a 120, so every monkey has extra range and camo detection. And after we have camo detection, we'll get the village to a 220 for extra attack speed. At any point, you can use Sada's ability to kill any balloons that leak through, as we won't rely on her until the 90s. I only had to do this twice in the entire run, but it is worth noting. It is on round 40 when we'll get a heli pilot in the top right, and we'll upgrade this guy straight to a 302 as he'll be our main damage dealer. After this, we'll get an Alchemist to a 401 stronger stim as it already has 3 monkeys to be buffing, and then we'll go back to our tack shooter and get it to a 205 tack zone as it absolutely destroys the balloons around this corner. Up next, we'll upgrade our village to a 230 mib so every monkey can pop every type of balloon, and then we'll be careful for round 63. This is the only other time that I had to clean up with Sada, as a few balloons got by on the second wave of ceramics, but this isn't a problem as she has 2 abilities, and if you really want to be safe, you can always micro the heli pilot. And if you are about to leak, you can always exit to home and load back in to retry the round, as we are going for an achievement and not a black border. But the next upgrade is the heli pilot, which we are going to get all the way to a 502 Apache Prime. This took me until around 87, and you want to upgrade it as soon as possible. Now all we need is some support, so we'll get a 040 Ninja up top in this little intersection, and then a 031 Alchemist set to strong down on the bottom. These two will really help out starting around 95, when we will activate the Ninja's Sabotage ability once the first DDT reaches the tack zone. Now you shouldn't have any problems with round 96 through 98, but feel free to use any abilities during that time. Just make sure you have Sabotage back up for round 99. Anyway, for round 98, we'll place down a 025 Dart Monkey as far left as we can get him, and this damage will push us over the edge for an easy win. After this, we'll just use Sabotage on the fortified DDTs on round 99, and then spam abilities against the bad. Personally, I like to use Sabotage right as the bad pops, but you do you. Anyway, this will be more than enough to beat Cornfield on chimps without removing any corn, letting you complete the No Harvest achievement and getting that sweet, sweet 400 monkey money reward.